ACE, or Arts and Culture East Devon, was set up by East Devon District Council in order to connect our cultural communities and provide a central platform for creatives to engage, promote and talk about arts and culture across the district. Essentially, Arts and Culture East Devon exists to ensure that our cultural organisations feel connected, resilient and creatively ambitious, and that's why we set up the Creative East Devon Fund.
The Cultural East Devon Fund allows groups or creative people to bid for sums of money. That gets their activity off the ground and then allows them to perform or exhibit what they're interested in, and that forms part and parcel of the festival or the event, and that's been really, really successful.
We've supported about 41 projects to date across a range of different disciplines, anything from music, dance, theatre, community radio, podcasts, to festivals, literature, visual arts, museum exhibitions, and even gaming.
The funding made the project possible. We cannot thank ACE enough. Like a lot of museums and organisations, we are restricted in our funds. The funding has made it possible. It's brought the stories of regular people to the forefront and their memories, and it's incredible.
The workshops are really a kind of a basic introduction into stop motion. The idea was to try and provide those for free in the community. So we partnered up with Libraries Unlimited. We could then set up the workshops for the young people, and then they could have a good introduction to the technology and the processes involved in making cool little stories come to life. So it gives young people the chance to really explore creative avenues into their futures. We ran our workshops in Honiton Library, Sidmouth Library, Seaton, Ottery St Mary, Exmouth and Axminster.
East Devon District Council, through the CEDF, the ACE Forum, have been really helpful about marketing strategy, networking with other creatives, finding out what's going on. It's just been really helpful to us as an organisation. Accessibility especially has been something that we have in mind, because we've worked with young artists that have visual impairment and also autism and neurodivergence. Really important that the artists feel comfortable and the people that you're working for and with. Working with these young musicians who've just been wonderful. Interacting with the elderly people, it's been really moving as well. The last vestiges of one's memory is your musical memory. It's been at times really quite emotional, because you can see how moving it is for people.
To be eligible, you need to be a member of the ACE network, and also your project needs to align with the ambitions of the East Devon Cultural Strategy.
Cultural activities are a great way of helping people to feel included within their community.
We want residents who have taken part in cultural activity to feel like their health, happiness and well-being has improved as a result. And we also want there to be lots of opportunities for children and young adults to participate in cultural activities. And ultimately, we want there to be more employment opportunities in the creative industries, backed up by more skills training and pathways to employment. One of the central themes of the cultural strategy is cultural tourism. We're so fortunate in East Devon to have so many different festivals across the district, and lots of these have been supported through the Creative East Devon Fund. For example, Sidmouth Folk Festival, Budleigh Salterton Literary Festival and Sidmouth International Jazz Festival. These are not only brilliant events for the local community, but they significantly boost our visitor economy. Another really important theme in our strategy is protecting and enhancing the natural environment. Again, we're fortunate that we have lots of organisations who specialise in East Devon in using art and culture to tackle the climate emergency, and Tidelines is a wonderful example of this.
Tidelines is a small artist-led CIC working in the community in the estuary to bring people into stronger relationship and connection with the environment and with the ecosystem here. We work with local knowledge and local expertise. Arts and Culture East Devon has been really supportive for us and enabled this project, Rocks to Reef. We are looking at the oysters and the mussels as a fascinating subject matter, which are embedded deeply in our culture and heritage. The whole system is being knocked out of balance by climate change. So we're really fascinated by how a local fishing family deals with that change, and we want to support them and also help them tell their stories, as well as learning and sharing the information that we're finding out about the shellfish.
The idea therefore of developing links to other ways of looking at the shellfish in terms of sort of not just the heritage, but sort of the art forms that people can develop out of it, provides us just different ways of communicating and interacting with the people around here.
We've been focusing on making pigments with the oyster shells from Lympstone and experimenting with how to make paint and how the shells can have another life after we've harvested the oysters for food.
Oh my goodness, if anyone's thinking of applying to East for funding, I'd say absolutely just go for it. Our experiences have been so positive. East have been so helpful each step of the way. If you're unsure about something, you can ask.
Be aspirational but not too ambitious, and consult really carefully and enthuse with the people that you're going to work with. Really a strong idea of what you want and how you're going to get there.